All right, let's go over the big three. Handmade backpack. My backpack is being sent back to the company to get replaced. 3FL 2-person tent, $68 on the internet. Quilt, silk, bag liner, and a sleeping mat. If you'll notice also, my quilt is not in its stuff sack. My tent is not in its stuff sack. I use a waterproof bag and put the important things in it. So my bag is not waterproof, but everybody lines it with a trash bag. I've lined mine with a waterproof bag, and anything important goes in that, and you eliminate the 2 ounces there for that bag and 2 ounces there for that bag, and it all adds up. This is the one I keep all my clothes in, and this is the one I use as a pillow at night. It's nice and thick, super soft. All right, this is a ShamWow. It's super lightweight. It's great for getting the dew off of your tent, jumping in a creek. It's my towel. 2 bandanas, one for keeping wet in the desert, and the other one's probably for emergencies. It's more heavy duty. A very lightweight disposable poncho for the rain. I prefer a cheap synthetic sock. Last year I hiked, I found that this was really, never got a blister in these. Darn Toughs, everybody's got Darn Toughs, everybody's carrying Darn Toughs. I get blisters in Darn Toughs. So these will be my nighttime socks, but they also double as a glove for when, any cold mornings. Stick your toe, stick your finger in the foot box, and now you've got a Muppet. All right, Darn Tough. Never leave home without a bug net, unless it's the winter time. A fleece buff for starting out. I'll probably switch to a little cotton buff after I get, it gets warmer, but looks like it's kind of warm in the desert right now. It was 86 in December, so it gets, you need to be able to shift gears quickly, check the temperatures before you go out. So this is a fleece buffer right now. I wear it as a beanie at night. I also like to have my ears covered, so I'll probably keep this, it's part of my sleep system. I carry an extra pair of boys' boxers. They're comfortable. I like them. If I'm going to jump in a creek or something, I'd rather have on a little more coverage of my body and just my bra top. I carry a long sleeve silk shirt for sleeping in. Silk is warm and very lightweight. This will also be my town shirt. So sleep gear. Also, cheap pair of polyester leggings, sleep system. Moving on. All right. An umbrella. I found an umbrella important for the desert at least, and then I'll probably pitch it after that. I'm not worried about getting wet. I've walked in the rain. I love being wet. So lightweight, I think it's 6 ounces. It's not, one of the fancy ones. A Tyvek ground sheet for when you are getting to a place you want to relax and you don't want your stuff to get all dirty. Throw that out and then grab your little sitting pad, cop a squat, enjoy a snack, take your shoes off, take your socks off. If you have enough water, rinse all that off. Start back out with fresh socks on. Promise you, you'll be a happy camper. In reach, Garmin. This is a security blanket. I'm happy to have it. I'm paying $60 a month for unlimited texting. A great hat. I cut off the top. I like the brim. It's very flexible. Okay, moving on. All right, my watering system. Catadine is this system. It's got a really big opening for good flow. It's soft, so it's not hard for me to apply pressure and squeeze it from one bottle into the other bottle. This is 1 liter. This is 2 liters. This is 3 liters. That gives me 6 liters for the desert. When the desert is over, the 3 liters goes away, and now I have a 2 liter and a 1 liter. And I usually carry 1 liter and 1 liter in here. When I get to camp at night, I fill this up and this up. This is for washing and food, and then this liter I would keep for morning. For toilet paper, make sure you take out a full roll. You do not want to be caught out there with diarrhea and not have toilet paper. Ladies, if you're going to take one of these out, I suggest you practice with your she-wee. I do like it. I got tired of bending over. This is basically alcohol and some lavender sprayed together. I don't like the gel stuff. I think that's weird. I use a snow stake for my deuce of spades. It's probably just as light and ba-dum-bum. All right, health and beauty. Toothbrush, baking soda, not cocaine. Hello. Tweezers, ibuprofen, and Q-tips. Never leave without an emergency blanket. Last year I saw several people being rescued in Yosemite, and all of them had an emergency blanket, so it's good for shock. It's important. Love this stuff. KT tape. I have 2 pieces. That's all I'm taking. And some moleskin. I have the very thin one, not the thick one. They came in very handy when I got a back rash from my pack rubbing on my back. This is a luxury item. When you get to town, I want to scrub my whole entire body. And this weighs nothing, but it is a luxury item. If you have not seen the world through rose-colored glasses, I suggest you try these. They're amazing. I love them, and I got them before they were trendy last year. Thank you very much, people. Needle and a little bit of dental floss in here for any blisters I may get. I only got 1 or 2 last year, and they were very tiny. This black piece here is so I can thread the needle. It weighs nothing. I like to have clean hands and fingernails, and I get ingrown toenails, so it's important that I keep the dead skin from underneath my toenails and my fingernails. I get hangnails also, so I'm filing a little piece of emery board. It's all I needed. Lasted all summer last year. I take out Brahmer soap. I wash my socks, and you don't need a lot of this stuff. You just need a little. So I'll probably take out a little bit more than what I've got in here. And right now it's to right here. I'll probably take it out to right about here. Safety meetings, very important. Lighter. Always good to have 2 sources of fire. This is one, and you'll see my other source of fire starting in my cook system. All right, let's go over a few of these things. PCT permit, your fire permit, a Sharpie for making signs to go into town. Hey, I need a ride. I'm on a keto diet, so right now I'm measuring tablespoons, teaspoons, just until I can get a better grip on it. I'm doing really well on my diet, so I'd like to keep it up, and if this helps, I'm going to take it. And I'll probably chuck it when I'm feeling much better about how to eat out there. This is a disposable X-Acto knife. You can break off the tip and start with a fresh blade. This will probably only last me a week or 2 weeks. Even spraying it down with alcohol, there's grooves in here, and for my safety, I'd rather just keep getting a fresh one. I got a pack of 8 of these at the dollar store, so totally doable. I prefer a spoon, and I don't need a long handle. I'm not sticking my spoon into some long bag. I'm eating out of this pan here, so it's what I prefer. A very ultra light, I think it's 3 ounces stove. Love it. This is my second source of fire. It's just a little press starter like that last year. I carry a little bleach with me. You never know when you may need a backup water purification system, and I like to make sure like that knife is clean. So a dot of bleach with some water and I'm all good. I'm very happy. All right. Emergency fire starter thing. Fast fire. I will carry this and I will probably never use it. It is for emergencies only. This is for hanging my bare bag or when I hang my food. I will be making scrambled eggs and steaks when I get into town, fried hot dogs. I don't know what else, but this is what I'll be boiling water in, and a spatula for doing eggs. I don't know. If this is ridiculous, I consider it a luxury item for sure. So if I get tired of it or if it breaks, because it does feel kind of flimsy, I will just chuck it. Well, send it home. This is a Sea to Summit pot. Very happy with it. The little things fold out. It sits right on top of the stove. It's not a lot of weight. It's more than most people are willing to carry. This is people have pot cozies. This is for when I heat up water, put water into a Ziploc bag. The Ziploc bag then goes into here. You close it up. It helps keep everything like still cooking in there while not using all the gas from your stove. So cozy, basically. I love my fucking classy tattoo because it's so not fucking classy. I also have a B for be in the moment, and the eyeball because it's cool. All right, we're in a 23-day countdown to the PCT. So excited.